Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia. I am so excited to be doing a reading today. I have been gone for a few weeks, well, a couple weeks, and I am finally back. And then when I got back, I was under the weather for a couple days, and I'm feeling so much better today. My voice is still a little bit hoarse, but I'm so happy to be back and doing a reading, so yay! Quick announcement before we get into the reading. For those of you who have messaged me or emailed me regarding a private reading, since I am now just back, I will be getting back to everybody within the next couple days. I'm used to just being able to normally get back to people within a day that they email me, but from traveling and then being under the weather for a couple days, I've got a list. So just give me a couple days, but I will get back to you. I am getting ready to open up my private readings again, so yay. So let's get right into today's reading. Today's reading is going to be a great one, a juicy one. It is called Secrets Revealed, right? I can't wait to do this. There's been a lot of crazy energy around me this morning. Not bad, but really intense and interesting. And I feel that something wants to communicate. Definitely sure of that. So I'm pretty sure it's going to come out in the reading or one of the piles. There's something here. Something in my room. It's not bad. I feel like it really wants to communicate. So we'll see what comes out. So yes, we have 5 piles. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the piles. So for pile 1, we have the clear quartz point. The clear quartz point for pile 1. Beautiful. Pile 2, we have this beautiful, nice piece of kyanite. Kyanite for pile 2. For pile 3, we have the selenite. Selenite point for pile 3. For pile 4, we have the desert rose. Oops. Pile 4 is the desert rose. Very nice. Love desert rose. And last but definitely not least, for pile 5, we have the citrine. Pile 5 is the citrine. So as per usual, timestamps will be in the description and in the comments. And I will see you guys at your pile. I'm so happy to be back. Oops, I always do that. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the crystal quartz point, very pretty. Pile 1, this is your reading on Secrets Revealed. So I just laid the cards out, and I have to say, I feel a lot of the secrets that are I don't know if there's a lot of them, but the secrets that are going to come out right now, I really feel is most of them will be in regards to someone you're connected to. Not so much secrets about you, but nonetheless just as juicy, right? Okay, so let's get into it. I put this here to kind of divide the two energies, but I'm going to go ahead and pick this baby up. Got me a new selenite point. Okay, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to explain some of the energies that the cards tell me about you and this person, and then get into the secrets. So let's do it, okay? So this is, I pulled cards on you, what it was telling me is that there is somebody from your past who you have unhealed things with, who wants to come forth and be honest with you and tell you a truth. They see you as somebody who is happily ever after, I'm hearing. Happily ever after material. Like they see you as somebody who could have been their end-all be-all, but it's from the cards I'm seeing, it looks like they kind of royally screwed up. But yes, this person wants to come forth and tell you a truth. This person also is very attracted to you. They also, you know, whether you guys ever did or not, we have the Ace of Wands coming out. And I'm hearing besides, I'll just say they want to pursue you passionately. They're greatly attracted to you. Okay? Also, I feel that this person definitely knows that there's a lot of things that are unresolved from the past, that whatever happened between you guys is unresolved. And the fact that they want to come forth and tell you the truth and actually I heard approach you. So I guess for us, a lot of you, I feel like this is something you might not have been in contact with or talked to in a minute. And also, you know, engage in something with you. This is something you don't see. This is also somebody I think at one point you were very stuck in your head about. This is somebody you had to walk away from because of the mental conflict they were causing you. They might have also been involved with other people that caused some kind of conflict for you, but there was definitely a lot of mental conflict in regards to this person, whether other people were involved, which I do think that there were, for most of you. Now, this is a little bit, I feel, starting to get into a little bit of their energy, but I feel this person, King of Coins, okay, they could be, it's possible this person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It does not have to be. I think what this is telling me is right now this person's work or money is kind of upside down or just not what it normally would be. I feel that they're just kind of really not on top of their game right now. I feel that this person had worked towards bringing something together. It's like this person's wishes, it's almost like I'm hearing, okay, now I'm hearing different things. I'm reading a really clear channel right now. Something about they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And that was their wishes. And they were working towards having lots of things and bringing them together. But it was keeping, honestly, it was keeping them and you stuck. The moves they made were kind of unjustified. And the scales are being balanced now, or have been balanced recently. And whatever they had their eye, this is somebody who really kind of had material things and money on their mind all the time, and that's what they were considering a victory. I feel they let their ego get their ego and their lower nature get the best of them, and that's what caused them to take their fall. Always having their mind on the money, or, you know, putting material gains or their ego above everything else, ended up getting them in a contract with the devil, so to speak. You know, they ended up getting tied and binded into some kind of something, some kind of karma. More on who this person is, which I think you probably have a very clear idea. If you don't, this might not be your pile, but by now you should have a pretty clear idea who this is. And if you don't, I would suggest looking at another pile. This is somebody that you and this person mirrored each other. It's almost giving, also it's kind of giving, I just heard good twin, bad twin. Interesting. This is somebody that forced you into having to do some kind of shadow work because you had to heal. But through the pain or the mental conflict they caused you, it brought you into some kind of shadow work that ultimately brought you out to a higher and better place, I'm seeing. This person, yeah, I'm almost 99.100% sure that this person actually, whether this person was involved with other people and doing something to you, or it's just because of who they were involved with that was causing them to behave in the way they were, it stopped something that was, I believe, originally maybe fated to happen, or that it was blocking you from going down your destined path, right? So I think you are getting a pretty clear idea of who this is. Yeah, and then also another card clarifying who this is. We have this from the Double Majors deck, this Knight of Pentacles, and this is the second double major on this, and it's not the regular one. You see the horse is like butt kicking and the guy's like falling off. It's almost like the horse didn't even want to move forward anymore. You know, it's not even slow movement. The horse is like, I refuse to go any further, but it's in reverse. This is somebody that in the past, they took too long to come forward because of the things that they chose. This person chose this horse, and this horse didn't want to work with them. So whatever they were doing, they were doing things that didn't work for them. It was slowing them down. It not only did it slow them down from coming forward and doing what they needed to do in their life, but it was causing problems in your life, and eventually it completely stopped working for them, threw them completely off track. And it was part of their karma for throwing you off track. Okay? Now, this is where we're going to start getting into some of their secrets, I feel. Some of this you may know. Some of this I feel you will not. This person has definitely received bad karma. I feel for yet not just partially for what they've put you through, because I feel this person has definitely put you through something that has, I think, maybe even paused or voided out some kind of contract you and them had that could not be fulfilled because of their shenanigans. Because of something, it feels to me they had some, almost I'm hearing stupid get rich quick scam, scheme, something. But with genius coming out in reverse, it was stupid. I just heard my spirit guide say, are you that stupid? Like they did something where it's like somebody would be like, are you that stupid? Like, and I'm not calling this person stupid, but it's like, you know, when somebody does something or says something and you just have to pause for a second, look at them like, I don't know about that one. I think you might want to rethink that. You know, they did something and they've received bad karma for it. I think they might still be receiving bad karma for it. The exact same 5 of Swords that they put you in, they're receiving like to the 10th, like times 10. This person is clear. I'm seeing all these two people. This person is having problems with 2 people in their life. This is where the secrets, I think, are coming out. You might not know this. There's 2 people in this person's life that this person is having some kind of a karmic issue with now for what they've decided to engage in the past. This person is still going through karma. This person has a lot of mental conflict due to cycles that they didn't end out and their karma is not done and over yet. This has something to do also with either family or money. People who they thought would be loyal to them who are now being loyal to somebody else behind their back. At least, I feel at least 2. Hold on. Hold on, I'm just give me 1 second. Somebody else is trying to make a decision on what to do next with this person or about this person. Somebody tried to take or did take an opportunity or money from this person. At least 2 people are involved. There's those 2 people again. 2. There they are, 2. Somebody did something to this person and they're just trying to decide what to do next. And this person is also looking for a sign of what to do next, so they don't know what to do about it. They don't know everything that's been going on behind their back. I'm not sure if they're aware of the 2 people who have, all the people who are involved in doing something to them. There's a lot they don't see in the right light, and that people are trying to make them not be seen in the right light. I'm hearing, and I don't know this will be for all of you, this person also either did something to you or said something about you so that you wouldn't be seen in the right light. I'm almost feeling because they wanted to keep you to themselves, but maybe they weren't done playing around. Like they weren't done doing their, like I said, have their cake and eat it too. I heard that earlier. So it's almost like this person, it's the feeling of, I'm not done doing what I want to do, but I don't want you doing what you want to do. So I'm going to still go do what I want to do, but I'm going to make sure no one else will come mess with you. Ooh, yuck, right? So something like that. But now they have karma, and I think it's not just the karma for between the 2 of you. There's other shit that they were involved in, and they're just they binded themselves to a karmic contract of learning some pretty hard lessons. And there's a lot they're not seeing in the right light, and a lot of people are not seeing them in the right light. There's a lot of things that have not come to light. This person, I think, has lost some kind of a contract. Some of them, I heard they were kicked out of a organization, a church, a group, or lost a title, or lost a commitment, a partnership. And they have a lot of mental conflict because 2 people, it's like them against 2 people. I don't know if they're aware of the 2 people, but it's like, it's almost, the image I'm getting is like, say you're walking and 2 dogs come chasing after you, and so you have to climb up a tree. It's like the spirits are showing me like somebody climbing up a tree and there's 2 dogs trying to attack. I don't know if they're sure who the 2 dogs are or who sent the 2 dogs, but there's 2 people who are really giving it to them energetically. This person did something stupid to try to get money. And then also for them, it's coming out courthouse and adjudication. And I can't help but notice in this adjudication, the 2 people right here in front of the judge. And I don't feel that's your person. It's this is giving the feeling of the Hierophant card. You know, regularly in the Hierophant card, how it's the Hierophant and then there's the 2 people like standing before him. I feel this person might have, with justice coming out reverse, might have had some legal problems, or this person might have done something illegally to get money. They did something foolishly, like genius in reverse. How could you be so stupid? Yeah, this person doesn't have a lot right now. They're lacking a lot. The card coming out is patience also with this, with the energy connecting you two, is everything will be revealed completely in due time, whether you want to speak to this person again or not. But also coming out in here, up here for the energy connecting you two, is communication and caution. So this person, I could tell from the get-go, they want to come in and be honest with you. It's like now they're thinking about everything unhealed from the past. Now they want to seize the opportunity. But Spirit's telling you to be cautious, and I feel a lot of that has to do with, of course, your own healing, or if you feel ready, but this person's not done out of their karma. I don't even think they realize all that they're dealing with, or who's been working against them. Who's been trying to take, either someone has taken money from them or stolen an opportunity from them. And there's a lot they're not seeing that situation in the right light, but it's all going to come out eventually. They're going to see who planned and worked against them. And it was more than one person. And that's because of their involvement with, I feel this is the same crowd that stopped you guys from coming together. Look at this Fate card in reverse. See, she's like in front of a car. There's a guy, a girl, and she's sitting there like, this person left you very, like, I think you were vulnerable with this person at one point. And this person just completely, it's almost like, for some of you, I heard humiliated you. Interesting. But yeah, Spirit's saying to be cautious with this. I don't think this person has any more ill intentions for you. I don't. I think they're really regretting actually not doing things the right way in the past. But this was learning lessons for them. I'm sure it was a huge lesson for you too, because they left you stuck. And there's a lot about this you don't see. This person really wants to come forward and communicate and be honest about everything. And heal what was done in the past. Spirit's just saying be cautious, because I don't think this person's karma is completely done yet, and I don't know if you want to be attached to that. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 1. This was, like I said, a lot of these secrets I feel was more in regards to somebody connected to you. So that's what I have for you today. I'm going to take it to pile 2. I will see you guys in another reading or another pile. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the Kyanite, pile 2, this is your reading, Secrets Revealed. So let's get right into it. Yeah, the last pile, was almost like a love reading. It was really more secrets came out about somebody they were connected to. It's what just came out, so it's like I felt like I was reading like a little love story. But this one's different. There's a few different things that came out here, which is really cool. So let's get right into it, pile 2. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to say this might not be for everyone, this first little message, but if somebody stopped talking to you recently, or they're acting a little funny and you just can tell something's off, you're not sure what's going on with them, I feel this person's indulging right now. It could be possibly that they've just been drinking a lot, partying a lot, indulging in something else, something that they indulge in that I think they don't want everyone to know about. It could even be a toxic relationship. Like I said, drugs, pills, weed, sex, something. There's something they're doing a lot of and they don't want people to know, so it's like they've taken their distance. So if somebody's been acting a little funny and you're not kind of seeing things in the right light, this is why. So that's the first one coming out. That might not be for everybody, but it will be for somebody. Also, I'm seeing too, if things were kind of upside down for you for a while, and it seemed like, not a lot of money was coming in, or things were just kind of moving really slowly, things weren't picking up the pace, things had kind of really slowed down, you're about to get with something you want. That's about to stop. You're about to get something you want. First card coming out, 9 cups. You're about to get something that you wanted. Something you wanted is coming in. And it's coming in strong. You really don't see this yet. It might have to do with money, but things are about to pick up really fast. After it feels like slow. But you are definitely about to get something you want. Or a lot of what you want. Some kind of wish fulfillment. I'm also seeing here that somebody wants to apologize to you. Another secret to be revealed, ready to be revealed, is that somebody wants to apologize to you. This is somebody who it feels like they turned their back on you because of either and that was dealing with like 2 other people, or was working with 2 other people, or maybe it was 2 of their own family members. Maybe it was your own, this could be one of your own family members or 2 of your own family members. But whatever happened that caused them to turn their back on you, shit's falling apart. Something, their face cracked. They were surprised. I feel like none of them, it feels like I'm feeling like 3 energies here. It feels like they're not talking no more. Everything fell apart. I think somebody, like, it feels like those same 2 people turn their back on this person. Yeah, talk about karma, right? So this person wants to come forward now, come back to you and apologize. Okay? So yeah, this is somebody, I don't know if this is how recent this is or from how far in the past, but this is somebody who turned their back on you. And things have fallen apart with the people that they turned their back on you for. And now they want to come apologize. So that's another secret ready to be revealed. I'm also seeing here, hold up. Okay, Moon. Reveal your secrets to me, Moon. Let me get my little wand out. What? Why 3 of coins? Hold on. See, when I pull these cards out, I don't really read them, right? Like, it's not like I'm sitting there doing the whole reading. I just kind of pull them out. Sometimes, like, just seeing them as I lay them out, I'll get all the messages, but I don't start really channeling them. So just give me a second. Feels to me, I feel like this is going to be like a split for you guys. For some of you, this is going to be that somebody didn't want you, or not that they didn't want you, it's they didn't like that they didn't want to see you standing on your own or being successful on your own, or they wanted to stop you from being successful on your own. Feels to me like they might have done something in the dark. Possibly for somebody it could even be magic. Yeah, it's like they wanted to, they didn't like it's almost like your resilience, the fact that you were still standing. They didn't want to see you being able to be prosperous on your own. They wanted you to have to stay in a healing state, or they caused problems so that you did have to be in a healing state. But you're going to come out as, this is not gender specific, you're going from 9 of coins in reverse to Queen of Pentacles. So from 9 of Pentacles in reverse to Queen of Pentacles upright. So despite anybody's efforts, or what their desires or wishes or wants or efforts were themselves, you're going to come out on top. Like I said, first card coming out in this reading was the 9 of Cups upright. So yeah, whatever they tried did not work. I feel you're going to become aware of possibly some hater that you have, or haters. But for some of you, it'll just simply be that for a while now you've had a hard time getting to a place of like independence, where you are able to stand on your own 2 feet and be fully self-sufficient, and a lot of good work on your own. It says you've had to, and this is because you've had to go through such a long period of, it's almost like healing and recuperating from a lot of things you've been through. It feels like you had been through a whole lot. It feels to me like you didn't want to work with people anymore. You kept to yourself. You had to work through a lot of fears and like almost like shadow work. But now things are going to start picking up, and you're going to be on you're going to be on your A game, and things are going to go really good for you, despite whatever was hard in the past. It's like you've finally gone through all the healing, and you no longer will have to be in the that wounded warrior energy. It's like maybe you're that's right. We did just have a conjunction with Chiron, the North Node in Chiron recently. And I feel maybe coming out of that, it's like you've leveled up. Now you're leveled up and you're back on your throne. So if recently, like any recent, things came up from the past that you had already healed from, it's almost like it was just a quick review, because you're leveling up. Like you're going on to the next level now, which is really cool. Now, this is what's interesting. Password. What? 7 of... Ooh, okay. Protect your passwords. I don't think a lot of you are aware of this, but you might have been suspicious of it or sensed something. Somebody, it feels to be like somebody And I feel this is somebody you know. I think was trying to get into your accounts, hack your accounts, get into your information. I know this is the Four of Pentacles, but look at what I love this deck because the pictures are not the typical pictures. It's a computer screen with password on it. Then coming out next to that is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody was trying to get into either your computer, your phone, your emails, your accounts. But it's like, I think they tried and they got, not maybe caught, I don't think it was caught by you because this is a secrets revealed, but I think it's like they got flagged and realized like, oh shit, I'm gonna get busted. Like, this will get traced back to me. Or they couldn't do it. Whatever it was, they couldn't do it. Like something, they messed up and they weren't able to do what they were trying to do. And who this person is, this is somebody who you might have even lent money to before. They might, because we have with the Six of Coins coming out right here. This will be, I feel, this person, this is how you can know who they are. I feel they smoke. Probably, for most of you, it'll be somebody who smokes cigarettes. For some of you, it's just somebody who either smokes or indulges in something. Could be weed, could be vape, could be... makes me want to hit my vape right now. Hold on. Sorry. Anyways, but this is somebody who I feel smokes cigarettes or weed or does something to that nature. Because, I mean, look at that size of the cigarette that was writing. This is somebody who has a hard time letting go of something they have a habit with or are addicted to. And this person tried to do something to get into your accounts, your phone, your computer, and they weren't able to do it. Yeah. Because Spirit blocked it. You have too much protection. Your guides saved you on this one. This is obstacles and challenges in the reverse. This person wasn't able to create an obstacle or challenge for you. You're too protected. They weren't able to do it. But this is definitely somebody who has some kind of a habit. Maybe they're a chain smoker of some kind, and they tried and they weren't able to do it. Also, there's somebody who is suffering in silence because they are having a hard time moving on from you. It's also possible that this is somebody who expected you to be suffering in silence in the past and they didn't expect you to be able to move on from them. And now that you did, this person is the one suffering in silence and can't move on from you. God, karma be so instant sometimes. I mean, even if it's not so instant, it's just so real. I mean, it is biggest gangster around. Okay. I'm also seeing, yeah, this might be the same person. This person spies on you because you let go of them and I feel like there's somebody you don't give the time of day to anymore. It's like somebody you don't even probably think about, or if you do, it's like the thoughts just come and go. It's not like somebody you're stuck on anymore. I also feel that might have been a while now. Give it time in reverse. Yeah, you don't give this person time anymore. It's like you don't let them rent space in your head anymore, and now they can't stop watching you. If you're also, Spirit wants to know, this is kind of another secret. Well, it is another secret ready to be revealed to you. I think you're really aware whether this is with the same person or with just something else that happened in the past, but there's some kind of major hurt or pain you had from the past that you've actually been able to heal, and it's opened up, it's like a new pathway for you. And Spirit wants you to know that a specific being who's been with you that helped heal you through this is actually Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. And I don't mean actually as like, ooh, like that never happens. No, he does. And he is a very, yes, well-known angel, but I know a lot more other people just like they just know it's their guides. A lot of people work with Archangel Michael. I love them, all the angels, and I have a few that I really enjoy working with. But in this specific situation, they're telling me that it was Archangel Gabriel. It's the one who helped heal you from a recent pain or a past pain. It might not have been that recent, but it was a huge heartbreak. And specifically, it was Archangel Gabriel that came through. Also, another secret that is ready to be revealed is you're getting ready to receive a huge download. And I mean huge. Huge. You're getting ready to get like one of those intuitive psychic hits where you're like, whoa, like, how do I even know that? Where did that come from? This is something huge. This is something that's going to help you with your work, whatever your work is. You're going to get some kind of huge, major, important download. I feel it is, with this house being reversed, is something about getting out of your house. If you're somebody who's indoors a lot, if you're somebody who stays home a lot, stays yourself, I relate. There's a good need to get outside of your house, get outside, maybe in nature, or if, you know, even near a pool or the beach, or just go on a walk or a hike. But something about getting out of your house because you have a major, major, major download coming through. And this is something that you'll be able to apply to your work, or it will help you with your work. This is something that will bring you a lot of success, a lot of knowledge. And then when I say, I don't even know how to emphasize, like, I mean like a huge download. Also, I'm seeing a couple things here. Somebody sees how well you're doing. They see how much you're, like, have manifested so much change in your life, how much you've taken authority over your life, and they're pissed about it. Somebody heard it through the grapevine. I heard that. Somebody heard it through the grapevine about how well you're doing and how much, like, you've been able to turn your life around and how much you were able to manifest and make changes happen, take authority over your life, and they are pissed. Oh, they're so pissed. You gotta hater, player, hater. Yeah. They are mad. Ooh, because they're facing a lot of opposition right now. I don't laugh at people going through things, but I mean, why are they hating me, you know? Also, I feel that for some of you now, this might not be for everybody, some of you, there's somebody who's going to try to do something manipulative. There's somebody who has this one won't be for everyone. There's somebody who has a problem with you who's might try to do something manipulative to cause problems between you, and whether this is a boss, a father figure, an authority figure. It's either a boss, a father, or an authoritative figure. But somebody has a problem with you, and they want the smoke, they want the beef, and they're going to try to do something manipulative to cause you to have issues with somebody. Forewarned is forearmed. So these are the secrets I have that were ready to be revealed to you today. Pile 2. Thank you so much for coming by. Never forget, you are very protective. You have been this whole time. And if you haven't yet, I highly suggest making sure all your passwords are protected, or maybe even changing them. Somebody recently tried to do something, and Spirit shut that down. So yes, blessed, covered, and protected, baby. So that's what I have for you today. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 3. I'll see you guys in another reading or another pile. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the selenite, pile 3, this is your reading about secrets revealed. Okay, so as I laid the cards out, it's weird how each pile is so different. Kind of like pile 1, I feel like there's a little bit, this isn't really a love read, but I feel a lot of what's coming out will have to do with somebody who you were involved with at one point. So, but it's quite a different message than pile 1. It's like very different message. But I'm gonna read it out. But this might have to do with you, or this might have to do with somebody who you are connected to. So place it where it belongs, okay? This card always makes it. I'm hearing shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Yeah, it's this card right here. It always makes me think that. Sorry. Okay, so. All right, pile 3. Let's get into it. Yes. Oh. This, I feel, for most of you, is going to have to do with somebody who you were connected to, okay? So let me tell you what I'm seeing here. Now, at some point, I feel somebody left you waiting. They left you hanging. They left you waiting on something that never happened, and it was never going to happen. And they had it's like they just left you hanging. Like, they didn't have any problem in leaving you hanging. Like, really rude. Like, it's almost like I feel like at one point led you on to believe something was what it wasn't, you know, or that they knew they had no intentions for whatever their reasons were. I feel this person this is somebody who never actually really fully came together with. I feel this is somebody that you were forced to move on to. This person had a lot of secrets. And this person never apologized. Now, this is the interesting part. We have the 3 of Wands coming out twice in reverse. And this time, when it comes out down here, in this vice versa deck, which I love. This, if it's this way, I would know that this is talking about you. But it's this way, it's talking about somebody else. The way I read my cards, when I read it in vice versa for me doesn't mean it's in reverse. No, reverse means it's in reverse. For me, vice versa means we're looking at someone else. So, somebody else in reverse. So now that, this is telling me that that same person is now waiting on something that's not going to happen. I feel that this is the secret that's ready to be revealed. That person who left you hanging, somebody's leaving them hanging. That person had a secret. They had somebody else they were involved with. This is somebody who's very, I feel, I'm not going to be mean and call names because that's not who I am. But it can be. I mean, I can go there, but I really have not been like that in a long time. I've really elevated and done a lot of work. But if somebody brings it out of me, you know, I'm only human. But so I'm not going to call any names, but we'll say this is, what's the nicest way to say this? This is somebody who's might be seductive, who might have even tried seducing your person that you're connected with. This is somebody who doesn't mind being in the shadows, being involved with people while they're in the shadows. This is somebody who I feel doesn't mind being involved with somebody who's already connected to somebody, whether it would be that this other person knew that this person and you were connected or were trying to be connected or were talking. But I think aside from that, this is just somebody who normally doesn't mind being like a third party situation. You know, they don't mind being the mashed potatoes. They don't mind being on the side. They're okay with it. And I'm not judging anybody. If that works for them, hey. If you're happy, I'm happy for you, right? So, yeah. But this is who that person was. And that person moved away from you to go towards this person. But now what this person thought they were going to have with the mashed potatoes, they're waiting on something that's not going to happen. That person now wants to come forward to you. This is what's secret. This is what you don't know, or you might know soon. It's now this person wants to come towards you and offer you something because they realize they're waiting now on something that's never going to happen. It feels like, you know, they got met with the same energy they gave you. Eight of Swords also coming out twice in reverse. Yes, you're not stuck in your head about this person anymore. Because you finally realize that this is something like you're not going to get a return on income. Like whatever work you put into it, it's like you accepted that nothing was going to come of it and you're not stuck on that person. Yeah. You've healed and you don't feel like you're out in the cold anymore. It's like I feel like you've completely let that situation go, and now that person is sitting there feeling like they want to come out from being left out in the cold because they feel like they got left out in the cold by mashed potatoes. You know, I hope this is making sense. I'm giving the third party person and all this a nickname so that we don't get all these energies mixed up. So they found out something about mashed potatoes, and they found out that it feels like to me like there's mashed potatoes was telling a lot of lies. Mashed potatoes had a lot of secrets that they found out about. Mashed potatoes I don't think even wants to sleep with them anymore. You know, and it feels like mashed potatoes left them out in the cold, or they want to leave that person out in the cold, but I feel like it's like they left them out in the cold. A lot of lies, it feels like there was a lot of lies around town about this person, or maybe this person at one point might have told lies around town about you, but now mashed potatoes telling lies around town about them. I should stop calling them mashed potatoes, it sounds mean. But when I say that, I mean the person who doesn't mind being a side person, the person who was seductive and very secret, and that's who that person moved away from you towards. Well, I think they're figuring out, they're now seeing clearly with this Sun card, the truth of who that person is. Also with that person coming out as the Moon in reverse, they are now, and what you see the person's face in the moon right here, and this person like cloaked and sneaky. Yeah, they found out a lot about who that person is. They believed a lot of lies that this person told, but now they know the truth. Also with this Child and Gift coming out in reverse on here, ooh, I'm hearing that baby don't look like me. Now, this could be directly related to you, or this, I feel, is more connected to this situation up here. If there was any kind of situation between, you know, the person you were connected to and mashed potatoes, I feel that either somebody possibly lied about a pregnancy or about a child, and they're now finding out with all this, with this lies coming out in reverse, that either that person got pregnant and never told, either mashed potatoes, or your person got pregnant and never told the other person because they didn't know who the father was, or if it's your person, it's the female, then they, you know, your person didn't know who the dad was, if it was maybe they thought it was you or someone else, but something, or if your person's a man and that mashed potatoes is a female. I hope I'm not confusing everybody. But there's something about either that somebody found out that the paternity isn't what they thought, or somebody found out that somebody lied about being pregnant, or somebody found out somebody was pregnant and didn't tell anybody because they weren't sure who the father was. It's something along those lines. Yeah. Now that person realizes they wish they would have waited and thought it out more carefully and clearly about the partnerships and alliances that they got themselves into, because ever since they started dealing with this person, things have stopped moving forward in their life. Accelerated motion in reverse, things have slowed down to a stop. Things have not moved forward. There's been no progressive movement ever since dealing with that person. It slowed things down. And I mean, pile 3, who is you? You got the hookup and the backup. Like, they didn't, like, you got saved in this situation. You got saved. You have Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Only 2 cards from this deck came out, and both of them are angels. And I'm talking Michael and Raphael. You've been completely, heavily watched over and protected in this situation, and in all areas of your life. This was something that it was probably better for you not to be involved in. And so while it was probably pretty stuck when it happened, like, wow, this person just left me hanging for mashed potatoes, you know, whether you were aware of mashed potatoes or not, that might be part of the secret that's being revealed here. I think this person had been dealing with that person on the side for a while, or they were trying to keep you a secret from mashed potatoes, something to that nature. But you are being protected here. Also, I'm being told that if you have a pet, dog, cat, anything, that is one of your spirit guides. And between Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and especially if you have a pet that is one of your spirit guides, you are protected and being guided away from many challenges. This was just one of many. You are constantly being protected and guided away from challenges. So, yeah, that's the secret that was ready to be revealed. I feel like you kind of already had maybe either a gut feeling or some knowledge about mashed potatoes. But what I think the secret part was that was coming out is that person is putting them through everything, that there was a lot of lies, that person has basically done everything to them that they did to you, that there's they got caught in a lot of lies. That person knows the truth about them. That person wants to come offer you something now. I'm not sure if they're going to actually do it, but they want to. But I think that they know they've made a foolish mistake by leaving you hanging. And that if you didn't know, that if there might have been some kind of either pregnancy scared or paternity test that came up. Somebody lied about something. Yeah, for sure. And that person's very aware now of the mistake they made. So, yes, that is the secret I have ready. Those are the secrets that were ready to be revealed to you today. Thank you for coming by. I will see you guys in another reading or another pile. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 4. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the Desert Rose, pile 4, this is your reading. Secrets revealed. So let's get right into it. Now, I just want to remind you, energy is very fluid. So this could be directly about you, or this could be in regards to someone you're connected to. So place it where it fits. So let's get right into it. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands, Chariot, Queen of Cups, reversed. Was she out here twice in reverse? Who is this girl? Who is this emotionally manipulative woman? Very interesting. Okay, what phone's ringing. There's a confirmation. Beware of an emotionally manipulative woman. I think you guys might have a secret hater. I couldn't hear what the... Okay, sorry. Distraction. Beware of distractions too. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there's something you do for work. I feel like you might work in a competitive field. I feel that you are getting ready to move forward and be ahead of the game, especially if you work in a competitive field. Or it's simply that some of the work you've been doing that is going to be pushing you forward, that you're going to be very victorious with, is going to have some people mad and hating. Specifically, and whether you're a male or female watching this, I feel there is a very emotionally manipulative woman who is not going to be happy about this. But regardless, you're going to come out victorious and you're going to be ahead of the game. I feel this person is somebody who watches you or tries to keep tabs on you in some kind of way. Ooh, I don't like this. I do not like this. Okay, this is the Hierophant. We have them vice versa and in reverse. And I'm being drawn to this symbol right here, the Tetragrammaton in reverse. Oh, for some of you, this won't be for all of you. This person, I feel, because this is right here, we have this Queen of Cups in reverse, this emotionally manipulative female, might have tried putting some kind of energetic work on you, and it didn't work. This person, yeah, next to that Judgment reverse, this person is going to face judgment for that. But whatever they tried to do, I think they tried to bring you some kind of bad energy, bad karma, because they're mad because a new beginning isn't taking off for them. Or it's either that it's because the new beginning's not taking off for them. Things they weren't able to get a new start that they wanted. Things aren't moving forward for them. Or it's simply because they didn't want you to have a new beginning and things to take off for you. But things clearly with the Chariot coming out up here are taking off for you, and you are going to be the head of the game in whatever line of work you do. This person is coming out twice. I don't feel this is you, but for whether you're male or female, I definitely feel this is a very emotionally manipulative woman. Now, it doesn't have to be gender specific. It can be a male, but this would be a male who's has a lot of is in a lot of feminine energy, just really emotionally unbalanced, very emotionally manipulative. But for most of you, this will be a woman. I'm also seeing here that you're getting, yeah, Ace of Coins. I'm so happy for you. 10 of Cups, Knight of Coins, but in reverse. So, okay, I'm getting two different things here. Either you're about to receive some huge opportunity that's going to be very prosperous for you, and if things were moving slow, that's going to stop. All the slow movement and things that just being really slow to take off, that's coming to an end, and things are going to be really prosperous, and you're getting some kind of either whether it's money, job opportunity, I don't know, lottery, something good is coming for you. Chariot, Ace of Coins, come on. For others of you, and I don't mean to roll my eyes like that, I just know this won't be for a lot of people. This will be probably maybe only for one or two. There is a chance, because we do have yin and yang down here, and we have on this specific 10 of Cups, you see these two dragons, how they match like twins. There will be an opportunity for somebody to come, for you guys to come into union with possibly a soulmate, or we'll just say a counterpart. And that if things had stopped working out between you guys, would come to an end, and there's an opportunity for you guys to actually come together into union. Like I said, that won't be for everybody. Now, here's another secret. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but let's go to the next one. This is the juicy one. This is a juicy one, what I'm seeing right here. We have, look at this. Okay, this is like that cover card that comes out. This is the Law of Attraction Tarot. This is the cover card that comes out. But you see how doesn't that look like a screenshot? See how it's like this is a picture like from the cover, from the front of the box, and the, I forget which card that is. I think it might be like, I don't know, the Fool or something. But it's two people kissing, but doesn't that look like a screenshot? Somebody has some kind of screenshot, 5 of Pentacles, that's going to bring a lot of problems. Pardon my French. A lot of problems. and they're holding it over someone's head. Look at this 9 of Swords. You see how someone's over someone's head? Somebody has a screenshot that they know is going to cause a lot of problems, and they're holding it over someone's head. Now look at, you see how this is a windmill? Look at this fire sign. Look at the windmill. You see the windmill? Oh, it's on this side. You see the windmill? You see the windmill? There's a, so whether, wow, whether you're the fire sign, or this is about a fire sign, or it happened to a fire sign, or there's somebody did something with a fire sign, or there's a fire sign who has like blackmail on somebody, like screenshots, and they're holding it over their head. We have fire sign out also. I hear on the board twice. There is definitely a fire sign that's involved. Okay, somebody has some kind of evidence. Sorry about the dog. The front door just rang, and the dog. I might have to pause this. Thank God my dad got it. Okay, so there. Sorry guys. There's a fire sign somehow involved. Somebody has some kind of blackmail or evidence, but it feels to me a lot like screenshots that they know will cause a lot of problems, and they're holding it over someone's head. And somehow you're connected in this. It's either that maybe they don't want you to find out because they know you'll be pissed. But and then look, we have this Page of Cups coming out. This is from the double majors. This is the second, because you know it has double of every card. This is the second one. This isn't the original one. And this one, he's holding the cup, but the fish is falling out. This person wants to come apologize, but they're not sure if they should because they don't know how much you know yet. They don't know if you know yet or how much you know, so they're not sure if they would be telling on themselves. But there's something that they did something, and someone has evidence of it, and they're holding it over this person's head. This is the of this whole reading so far. This is, I think, like the juiciest, one of the juiciest, if not the juiciest secret that's come out. Somebody knows something and has proof of something that this person did, and they know they don't want you to find out. And they don't know if you know or how much you know yet. So they're thinking, should I come in and apologize? See how he's like holding back with that cup? And the fish fell out. They're like, I don't know. Should I offer this? Like, should I say sorry? Should I say something? Should I tell them? Because they don't know how much you know or if they're... So yeah, they did something. They did something. And somebody knows and has proof of it. Most likely it's screenshots or pictures. And they're holding it over this person's head like, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to show them. And they know it's going to cause a lot of problems. One of the persons in this equation is a fire sign. Whether it's you, this other person, whoever they did something with, or the person who has the evidence that's holding it over their head, there is definitely a fire sign involved. So this person's is thinking about, should I come in and say something? Do they know? How much do they know? Do they know the truth? Have they seen that, has the person already told on me? Should I say sorry? Should I just come out and tell them? But they don't know, they're not sure. Okay? This is juicy. But there's definitely, somebody does have evidence of something they did. It could even be, it could just be a screenshot of something they did. It could be them hooking up with somebody. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like it's some kind of screenshot or photos or evidence of something, and this person is holding it over their head, threatening to tell, and knowing that it'll cause problems. And who the fire sign is, I don't know, but there's a fire sign involved for sure. Okay, so now let's go to the next secret ready to be revealed. Who is at the door again? I mean, is my house popular today? And then we have house right here coming out. So some of you might be Sophie, sorry about that. I think maybe the landscapers are here or something. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so now there's some kind of, either you're changing residence or maybe somebody's moving from your house where you live. Some kind of change. That's interesting that right as I'm going to read this, the doorbell's ringing. I don't think anyone's coming in the house. I hope not. Because next we have this mature male and false man coming out in reverse. And actually what I'm hearing is this so much doesn't feel like a secret being revealed, but more like just something that spirit wants to come out. I'm hearing, be careful who you let in your house or where you live. Or it could, like I said, energy is very fluid. It could be reversed. Be careful whose house you go into. Maybe even a fire sign. I don't know. It's just so weird that fire sign would come out on the board twice. Or if it doesn't have to be necessarily a fire sign, it could just be that you're the fire sign, to be careful. Yeah, because something about wanting to avoid and stay away from somebody who's a false person, or keep a false person away from like your family, something to that nature. That's I know that's not a secret being revealed, but that spirit wants that to come out. I'm also seeing that with balance in reverse, third eye upright, and conflict and defeat. Okay, yeah, if you've been feeling off balance at all, spirit, this is also not a secret, well, kind of a secret, but this is something that spirit wants to be revealed to you right now. Like, oh, this may be my pile, maybe. Interesting. Okay, and the reason I say that is because I was sick, under the weather. I don't like to say I was sick. I don't like to say that because words are very powerful. Just say I was under the weather for a couple days. So happy I'm feeling better doing this here today, doing this reading for you guys. I've been like gone for a couple weeks, you know, traveling and stuff. But if you've been like, say, off balance, spirit wants you to know your third eye, your intuition's still hitting. It's still on point to the T. And that's why you haven't been met with any conflict and defeat. You see everything you're seeing is clear. You see everything very clearly right now. You don't need to worry about any conflict and defeat. Even if other things are still off balance in your life, like, hey, maybe like me, you were under the weather, your intuition is not affected. You're still seeing everything crystal clear. Spirit wants you to know that. So that's not so much a secret, but maybe if you're wondering like, oh, maybe I'm not seeing things clearly because I'm not feeling good. No. You're seeing everything crystal clear. Okay? Also seeing here, it's so interesting. These two exact cards came out for pile 1. For some of you, there might be a message there. It was a little bit of a love story, and it was more secrets about somebody that they were connected to, but it doesn't have to be. But caution and communicate, and then it came out with the fire sign. So be careful about your communication. This is going to go a few ways. Either if you're the fire sign, this is saying be cautious with your communications, because somebody might be either A, trying to sweet talk you because they know you're about to find out that's going to make you mad, or B, somebody's doing something manipulative to somebody else you love because they're holding like blackmail or evidence over their head, or somebody you know. It doesn't have to be somebody you love, but there's something like that going on here. So Spirit's just saying if you're not the fire sign, maybe be cautious about a fire sign, or something if someone tells you about a fire sign, or something a fire sign tells. I don't know. It can play out in different ways because this is a general reading. You know what I mean? But or especially if you are this fire sign. You know what I mean? Also, this is another kind of, I don't know. This one doesn't feel like it's so secret. I think you probably have a pretty good idea of this, but this is last but not least. With yin yang here, I feel like this has something to do with either somebody who you were partnered up with that you are no longer in contact with, or possibly somebody you might have considered a soulmate, a counterpart, a twin flame. Yeah, this person is being talked about in the community because of something that went terribly wrong in the love department, or it's being talked about how things fell apart between the two of you. So either some of you already sense that, or just don't care, I feel, or for whatever reason it's coming out that, yeah, the community's talking about that person. I think is like also falling out with a lot of people in the community right now. Maybe that has to do with all this whole fire sign ordeal up here. I don't know. Could be for some of you, you know. But that's what I have for you. So those are the secrets that were ready to be revealed to you today. I hope you feel called to like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 5. So I'll see you guys in another reading or another pile. Bye. Boop. Hi, pile 5. If you chose the citrine, beautiful. Pile 5, this is your reading. Secrets revealed. So let's get right into it. Okay, now I just want to say, let's keep in mind, I say this in most of my readings, that energy is very fluid. So, you know, roles can always be reversed or swapped. So just place it where it fits. And this one was pretty interesting. I haven't channeled all of it. I start getting messages as I lay the cards out, but I don't really start channeling until I turn the camera on. But yeah, I see you've been through some stuff, pile 5. We're gonna get into it. A little handy dandy selenite wand right here so I can keep track. Let's start right up here. So whether you're a male or a female, pile 5, I feel that there was in your past, there was, and I feel for most of you, this will be a woman, a female. Whether you're a male or a female, this is going to be referring to a woman who is I don't like to call people out their name anymore. I had my days when I was younger, but anyway, sorry. This would be someone who likes a lot of attention, loud, does a lot of things to get attention. You know, like, I just heard Spirit say obnoxious, like someone who's like, like always doing a lot of stuff that draws attention to them. Probably someone who talks a lot or just even talks loud or says a lot of just stupid stuff, just talking, pulling whatever out, just pulling anything out of the air to talk about. Anyways, this is somebody who's not in the upright. It's coming out Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm feeling, what I'm being showed is, this is somebody who pretended to be a friend to your face. Whether you're a male or a female, I think this was the energy I'm pulling on it. Not you, but this person I feel is a female. If not, it could be a male who's in feminine energies, just kind of acting real like ghetto, gossipy, something like that could be. But for most of you, it'll be a female. This is somebody who pretended to be a friend to your face, but talked really bad about you behind your back. They pretended to be your friend to your face, but they talked really bad about you behind your back and to the community or to other people or to other friends. Yeah, they were being real cool with everyone else, real chummy with everyone else. But, you know, this is somebody who likes to get a lot of attention. And so this person would just, you know, I don't even know, I think it was true things they were saying. Right? But they were saying a lot of bad things about you to other people while pretending to be a friend to your face. This is somebody who wanted people to leave you out in the cold and turn their back on you. This is somebody who wanted somebody that you were either connected to or was with, or you were with somebody or you were interested in. They wanted that person to turn their back on you. And they talked very badly about you and about the situation. Now, for most of you, you might not be aware of this, that this is who was doing it. But for some of you, you might already be aware. Now, yeah, this is just like, my spirit guides are being vicious right now. They said this one's trash. Like, this is someone whose their behavior is trash. We're not going to call that person trash, but their behavior was trash. Trash. Because they, you know, like, if they're going to do all that, I mean, why did they have to sit there and pretend to be a friend in your face, right? Now, this person, this is where it starts to, I feel, what the secrets being revealed is. This person, whether they've received it, I think some of them have already started to receive it, but if they haven't, they're receiving karma for that. And what their karma is they're not going to get to come together with somebody they wanted to come together with, and they're going to have to go through a whole healing process behind it. It's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt them really bad. For a lot of you, I think this is either happening now or is going to happen soon. For some of you, it might have already happened and you just don't know about it. But for it to be coming out in secrets revealed, it's either that it already happened and you don't know, or it's happening now and you don't know, or it's about to happen and you and them don't know. But yeah, they're not going to come together, or they're going to lose some kind of, and if they're already with somebody, they might lose that partnership, but it's going to hurt them, and it's going to hurt bad, and they're going to have to heal from that. And that's part of this is their karma for what they did. Okay? Also, I feel that whoever they were talking bad about you to, I think went ahead and listened to what they were saying. It's like, my spirit guides are telling me, consider the source. You know, when somebody comes and tells you something, sometimes you got to consider the source of who you're hearing it from. Is this somebody who talks bad about a lot of people? Is this somebody who's a reliable source of information? Or is this somebody who's talking about somebody who you already know, who you know isn't like that? And, or like, why would you listen? Or is this people who are just kind of in a hive mind, follow the crowd? Oh yeah, oh really? Oh okay, I'm gonna go with that, you know? Well, it feels like some of these people just, oh okay, I'm gonna go with it, and believed it and might have turned their back on you. And these people are people who it feels like a lot of them maybe you had endings with. I don't know if you're back in contact with any of them, but with a secret that's coming out now is, whether you know this or not, is a lot of these people are now facing endings. A lot of these people are facing endings because of the conflict they brought you. They manifested a lot of conflict and problems for you, and whether they were very successful with it or not, but they're facing a lot of endings because of because of like, it's almost like that. I feel like, especially specifically this one, female who pretended to be like a friend to your face. Well, because of that, it could be connected to that situation, it could be about that situation, or it could be just completely something else. But because of them causing like ending something with you for stupid reasons, they're facing endings. I'm also being told by my guides, you have endings now to conflicts like that. There will be no more. That test, that lesson is done. You will now be able to manifest and move forward. Yeah, you're gonna be manifesting a lot. Ooh. But these people manifested a lot of drama for themselves and a lot of endings. And it's nothing, you did nothing to them. They manifested this on themselves. I'm also seeing here, ooh, yeah, somebody, they really caused, I feel like they really had you feeling very isolated and alone, or at least you were just going through something, and while you were going through something, you felt very alone. People who pretended to be your friend in your face, or were your friend in your face, really weren't there for you. And now, yeah, they just almost like, I heard for some of you, they might have been like, they kicked you while you were down. But now, a lot of people didn't foresee a lot of the trouble that came their way. They didn't foresee, it's kind of like what I'm being told here with this tower out striking the tree. I love these, the law of attraction tarot, because none of the images are the traditional images that you see on the tarot. So in this tower card, the lightning is striking a tree, and the man is looking up at this tree being struck by lightning. You can get here to watch the weather forecast, and you can see that a storm is coming, but you don't know where the lightning's going to strike. You know what I mean? These people didn't see what was coming. It's like, I think they knew problems were coming, but nobody knew that they were going to get struck. And things are going, and people have now, they've lost a lot, and they're not sure what to think or what to do next. And it's like, I think a lot of them think like, oh, well, maybe I can go hit up so-and-so. You. But then they remember like, oh, maybe I can't, because I kind of turned my back on them. Kind of now realize maybe I shouldn't have listened to everything I heard about them. Kind of now realize maybe I kind of need them, or wish I could turn to them. But because of how they had you like this, I don't know if you guys can see this card. Whether you're a male or female, but she's all alone in this card. She's got this glass thing, she's been isolated, like there's no one around her. People just weren't there for you. Now they're like, wish they could, they know you'd be somebody who would be beneficial to them now, but they're like, I don't really feel like I could turn to that person. You think? Yeah. Masks in reverse and grief. Everyone's masks have fallen off. Everyone's true face has been revealed. Now, the reason this is a secret coming out is you have seen their mask and know the truth of it from whenever this happened. But all this little, whether it's just about this one specific, fake friend, female or whatever up here, or the whole crowd that was involved, they're now all seeing the masks off and seeing the truth of each other. And a lot of them are in grief, because I feel like a lot of them have now faced problems, conflicts, endings, and they're like kind of in grief, like, I wish I hadn't gotten involved with that. A lot of them now, and this is from the movie Pet Sematary, where they try to bring something back from the dead. A lot of people wish they could bring back, resurrect the connection they had with you, because they realized at least you were real. You know what I mean? Because everyone's masks have come off. Everyone sees the truth of who everyone is, and they're like, shit. Now all this crap's going on, and people are facing karma, and it's like, I really wish I had somebody I could talk to. Yeah, you think? Well, maybe Pile 5 did too, when nobody was there for them, right? So, yeah. Yeah, and a lot of them, I think, are really, it's like they don't know how to feel about it. Like, they know how they feel about it, but it's like they don't know what really to do about it, because it's like they feel like, I think maybe everything just got too fucked up. I don't even know if you, like really what I'm feeling, if you really even care so much anymore. I think this is it's kind of for a lot of you, this might not be for everyone, but for a lot of you, this kind of feels like this was past. Spirit's just showing you kind of what happened with this group from the past. And a lot of them are like, kind of, I think about like, well, maybe I could go make it right. Maybe they'll hear me out. Maybe we could be cool again. They're not sure if they should approach you. But, in this Temperance card, Spirit's telling me, you know, Spirit's not petty, but they can be. The most baddest gangster around is the spirit realm. There's some bad walking this earth, but ain't none of them badder than the spirit realm. Like, and I'm hearing Spirit say they even the score for you, and it's not about being petty, but it was like, well, this is only fair and only right and only just. How are you going to learn and elevate and continue with your life if you continue behaving and doing people like this? So we have to sit y'all down and let you experience yourselves. Only right. Right? Okay, yeah. A lot of the secret is that what a lot of them too is they don't want people to see that a lot of them are hiding and not showing the despair they're going through. I think a lot of them are trying to, a lot of them are keeping a game face. Like, I think a lot of them are, you might not know a lot of them are going through these things because as I'm being shown, a lot of them don't show what they're going through. I think a lot of them probably still post certain things on social media, like they're, you know, doing this or checking in at this restaurant and, you know, best food at so-and-so's, or, you know, going with the besties here and there. But it's really not what they're portraying. A lot of them are going through, some of them are even having health issues that they're not telling anyone about. Some of them have taken some major financial losses that they're not sharing with anybody. And this is all because of happening because of the things that they committed themselves to. They committed themselves to certain things that brought on a lot of despair, bad health, financial losses, but they're not trying to show it, and that's why this is a secret revealed. Spirit is also showing me there's a secret that's going to be revealed to them about you, and that's because I think a lot of them maybe haven't talked to you or seen you in a while, and that is that you have taken your power back, that your life is in harmony. No one was able to block your intuition. A lot of them, they don't know. They can't sense what's going on with you. Like, I think maybe you used to be, like, there's a sort of specific someone or a group of people that, you know, you used to hang around and they could, it's like, if this is your pile. If none of this is resonating, then pick another pile. But, like, you know, like if you have certain, well, I mean, I know how it is. This is how it is for me. I'm assuming it's like this for everybody, but if you have a certain like group of friends and you hang around with them a lot, it's like you can almost like kind of sense them. I think a lot of people talk about how that happens with like, say, their spiritual counterpart or their soulmate. But for me personally, that happens with like everybody, and I don't know if it's just like a psychic thing or an 8th house thing because I have so many 8th house planets, but I just figured everybody's like that kind of. But you'll sense like, oh yeah, I feel like so-and-so's gonna call me, and then they call, right? Well, they can't sense you anymore. It's like they don't have any, I feel like a lot of them have no idea what's going on with you. They don't know that you've already healed, or you might still be, some of you might still be healing, but that you've healed a lot from the emotional loss, that you've taken your power back and your life's in harmony. But Spirit's gonna reveal this to them. It's gonna be revealed to them. They're gonna be like, wow, I'm going through, like, how much has everything turned around? That person's got it together now, and now look at me. But nobody did anything to them. Spirit really didn't even do it to them. They committed to that. You know, I think Spirit just wanted me to tell you that. And what Spirit's going to reveal also to them that they could see before is that you're meant to be it's because you're meant to be a healer. The reason Spirit allowed you to go through this is because you are like an alchemist. You transmute it. Yeah, and you just use it to your benefit. It only made you better because you're a healer, and you take this lesson, you take this experience, and you use it to help others. Beautiful. Also, last but not least, other secret coming out the Spirit wants you to be aware of. with this Mercury retrograde reverse and challenges, they are telling me that, hold on, somebody, if not multiple somebodies, are going to be coming back around. Somebody's going to try to come back in. I don't know if it's going to be a few of them, all of them, or if there's just one specific person. Somebody's going to come back. It could even happen during the Mercury retrograde, but it doesn't have to be. I'm just being told that somebody's, with this Mercury retrograde, they're going to be trying to come back around. And Spirit saying, like, you know, forewarned, forearmed, because these people aren't done healing yet. It would just bring these people, or this person isn't done healing yet. It would just be more challenges. So just to be aware, be cautious. That's something that's ready to be revealed to you, is that somebody's going to be trying to come back around into your life, into your energy. And this person, it's not that they want to bring you challenges, I don't feel. For somebody it might be. But it's more that they just are a challenge themselves, because they're not done healing, they're not done learning their lessons. And so when they come back around, just to be cautious, because it will just, you know, when you attach yourself or are connected to certain people, yes, being a healer, we like to help people, yes, but some of them need to have to go through certain lessons and experiences, and we can't do that for them. They have to do that. That's part of their learning. It's part of their karma, and how they experience and heal from that and process that is what decides their next, you know, timeline. So, yeah, somebody's going to be trying to come back around. Spirit wants you to know that, but to be cautious, because that person will bring challenges. Like I said, maybe not on purposely, but because they're not done going through what they need to go through in order to learn, heal, and elevate. So that's what I have for you today, pile 5. I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in another reading. I'm so happy to be back after being gone and being traveling for a couple weeks and then being under the weather. I'm so happy to be here. So I'm getting back on my readings. I will, within the next couple of days, be getting back to everybody who's emailed me in regards to private readings. I love you all, and I will see you guys in another reading.